Alright guys, Printful just released something new. It's called DT Flex, and as soon as I saw it, of course, I had to test it out myself. So in this video, we're going to talk about what DTG is, what DT Flex is, the difference between the two, and then I'm going to show you side by side on these t-shirts. It's the same design, but with the different kinds of printing. Spoiler alert, the difference is pretty noticeable. So let's start with DTG. DTG stands for direct to garment printing. So imagine a giant inkjet printer and it's printing on a piece of paper, but instead it's printing onto a t-shirt. The ink soaks into the fibers, which makes the print feel really soft and natural. DTG is great for designs that have gradients in them or photo-like details, designs that have like soft fades and smooth blends. And it works really well if you're going for like a vintage look. The catch is sometimes the designs don't have that extra pop to them. They're not as vibrant, especially on darker shirts. And the durability of it really depends on like how you wash it or the fabric that the shirt is made out of. I will say that DTG printing is best on 100% cotton t-shirts. Now let's talk about DT Flex. Here's how it works. First, the design is printed onto a film, and then they place an adhesive powder on top of it, and then it's heat pressed directly onto the shirt. This means that the print actually kind of lays on top of the fabric rather than being soaked in like the DTG printing. But the cool thing about DT Flex is that it's thinner and stretchier than most transfers. So when you stretch the shirt, the print stretches too and it doesn't crack easily. DT Flex is awesome because the colors are super vibrant and bold. It works on way more fabrics than DTG, so cotton, polyester, and different kinds of blends. And it's really durable. You can wash it over and over again without it fading or cracking. So here's the main difference between the two. DTG feels softer because the ink is printed into the fabric. It's better for gradients, fades, and photo style images. DT Flex is brighter, bolder, and more versatile. It works on more t-shirt types and it's more durable. The trade-off though is that you can feel the DT Flex print, whereas with DTG you can't because it's printed into the fabric. But I will say with the DT Flex, you can feel it, however, it's not like those vinyl prints that you can like really feel and see that the print is on top of the shirt. Also, the DT Flex shirts are not as soft as a DTG printed shirt. And bear with me, I am still going to show you the side-by-side difference of the two. But first, if you're using Printful and you want to do this yourself, let me show you how to do it. And so I know you're still with me. Can you please comment DT Flex in the comment section below? Okay, so the first thing you're gonna do is you're going to sign into Printful and you're going to upload your design onto a product like a t-shirt. And by default, it's going to set your print method to DTG printing. But now for certain shirts, you'll see an option to switch it to DT Flex. Just click that and now your order will be printed with this new method. So you just upload or drop your design here, place your order, and you're good to go. It's really that easy, and I think it's cool because now you can test both methods without needing multiple suppliers. All right. Enough talking, let's get to the good part. Here is the DTG version of my design, and here is the DT Flex version. Now, if you look closely, the DTG print looks nice and soft, but the colors are a little muted. Whereas the DTF print, the colors are super vibrant, crisp, and it just jumps off the shirt. So for this particular design, I hands down say that DT Flex is the winner. I think even off camera, you can see it even better. I was super impressed with this print, and as you can see, like you can't even really tell that it's printed on top of the fabric. So that's the difference between DTG and DT Flex prints. They both have their strengths, but if you're going for a more bold, vibrant print, then I think DT Flex is the way to go. If you'd like me to test different designs or other print methods, let me know in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more content like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Also, if you feel like your shop should be making more sales than it is right now, there might just be a few tweaks that you need to make to your shop or to your listings, and it's important to do these things before the Q4 season so that you can make those extra sales, make sure that your shop is up and running properly. I am going to leave a link in the description below if you would like to sign up for a shop review. I will take a look at your shop. I will show you the things that you are doing right, the things that you are not doing right, and how you can fix those things so that you can be up and running for this holiday season. Now, of course, there are more details to starting this business. So I've provided a free tutorial in my description below, a free course that's going to hold your hand step by step through this whole process so that you can get your shop up and running as soon as today.